I'm going to represent a PPT on detection of food alteration. So here we have experiment number 1, aim to detect the presence of adulterants in fat or oil butter. Here we have material required: test tube, acetic anhydride, concentrated H2SO4, acetic acid and concentrated HNO3. Now here is the procedure. Common adulterants present in ghee and oil are paraffin wax, hydrocarbon dyes and endargerment oil. These are detected as follows. Adulteration of paraffin wax, hydrocarbon in vegetable ghee, heat small amount of vegetable ghee with acetic anhydride. Droplets of oil floating on the surface of unused acetic anhydride indicates the presence of wax of hydrocarbons. Adulteration of dyes in a fat heat: 1 ml of fat with a mixture of 1 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid and 4 ml of acetic acid. Appearance of pink or red color indicate the presence of fat. So adulteration of argemone oil in edible oils to small amount of oil in a test tube. Add few drops of concentrated HNO3 and shake. Appearance of red color in the acid layer indicates the presence of argemone oil. Next we have the experiment number 2, aim to detect the presence of adulteration in sugar. Test tubes and dilute HCl are the material required. So next is the procedure. Sugar in usually contaminated with washing soda and insoluble substance, which are detected as follows. Adulteration of various insoluble substances in sugar: take small amount of sugar in a test tube and shake it with a little water. Pure sugar dissolves in water, but insoluble impurities do not dissolve. Adulteration of chalk powder, washing soda in sugar. To small amount of sugar in a test tube, add few drops of HCl. Brisk effervescence of CO2 shows the presence of chalk powder or washing soda in the given sample of sugar. Next we have experiment number 3. Here there is aim to detect the presence of adulterants in sample of chili powder, turmeric powder and pepper. Test tubes, concentrated HCl, dilute HNO3 and Ki solution are the material required. Procedure: common adulterants present in chili powder, turmeric powder and pepper are red colored lead salts, yellow lead salts and dried papaya seeds respectively. They are detected as follows. Adulteration of red lead salts in chili powder: add dilute HNO3. Filter the dissolution and add 2 drops of potassium iodide dissolution and add 2 drops of potassium iodine solution to the filtrate. Yellow PPT indicates the presence of lead salt in chili powder. Next, adulteration of yellow lead salts to turmeric powder. A sample of turmeric powder, concentrated HCl. Appearance of magenta color shows the presence of yellow oxides of lead in turmeric powder. Next we have adulteration of brick powder in a red chili powder. Add small amount of given red chili powder in beaker containing water. Brick powder settle at the bottom while pure chili powder floats over water. Adulteration of dried papaya seeds in pepper to a beaker containing water and stir with the glass rod. Dried papaya seeds, being lighter, float over water while pure pepper settle at bottom. So next here we have overview. Experiment: adulteration of paraffin wax and hydrocarbon in vegetable ghee. Heat small amount of vegetable ghee with acetic anhydride. Droplets of oil floating on the surface of the unused acetic anhydride indicates the presence of wax or hydrocarbons. So observation was appearance of oil floating on the surface. Next, we have adulteration of dyes in fat. Heat 1 ml of fat with a mixture of 1 ml of concentrated H2SO4 and 4 ml of acetic acid. Appearance of pink color was the observation. Next, adulteration of argemone oil in edible oils. To small amount of oil in a test tube, add few drops of concentrated HNO3 and shake. Observation was no red color observed. Then adulteration of various insoluble substances in sugar. Take small amount of sugar in test tube and shake with little water. Pure sugar dissolves in water but insoluble impurities do not dissolve was observation. Next, adulteration of chalk powder, washing soda in sugar. To small amount of sugar in test tube, add a few drops of dilute HCl. Observation was no break affervences observed. Adulteration of yellow lead salts to turmeric powder. To sample of turmeric powder, add concentrated HCl, appearance of magenta color. Adulteration of red lead salts in chili powder. To sample of chili powder, add dilute HNO3 and add 2 drops Ki solution to the filtrate. No yellow precipitate was formed. Next, adulteration of brick powder in chili powder. Add small amount of given red chili powder in a beaker containing water. Brick powder settles at the bottom while pure chili powder floats over water. Next, adulteration of dried papaya seeds in pepper. Add small amount of sample of pepper to beaker containing water and stir with a glass rod. Dried papaya seeds being lighter float over water while pure pepper settles at bottom. Result: the required analysis for adulterants in food stuffs has been made. Here we have conclusion. Selection of wholesome and non-adulterated food is essential for daily life to make sure that such foods do not cause any health hazard. It is not possible to ensure wholesome food only on visual examination when the toxic contaminants are present in ppm level. However, visual examination of the food before purchase makes sure to ensure absence inserts, visual fungus, foreign matters, etc. Therefore, due care taken by the consumers at the time of purchase of food after thoroughly examining can be of great help. Secondly, label declaration on nutritional value. It also helps in taking a freshness of the food and the period of best before use. The consumer should avoid taking food from an unhygienic place and food being prepared under unhygienic conditions. Such type of food may cause various diseases. Consumption of cut fruits being sold in unhygienic conditions should be avoided. It is always better buy certified food from reputed shops. Here we have precautions. By taking a few precautions, we can escape from consuming adulterated product. Number 1. Take only packed items of well-known companies. Buy items from reliable retail shops and recognized outlets. Check the ISI mark on edge mark. Buy products of only airtight popular brands. Avoid craziness of artificially colored sweets and buy only from reputed shops. Do not buy sweets or snacks kept in open. Avoid buying things from street side vendors. Thank you. Have a nice day.